Well, after reading up and actually doing my research of what's been leaking from this Terra leak that's been going on for the past couple of days, we got some very crazy stuff in Generation 10. So before we get into it, please like and subscribe. That is the best way to support me for free. Thank you guys from the previous video. We're back here with Generation 10 leaks. This is going to be strictly talking about potential future Gen 10 game as well as Legend ZA leaks. So the first thing, the biggest bombshell that came out of all the entire Terra leak was that according to some of our leakers here, Mega Zygarde is happening. It's planned to appear in the anime. Goodness gracious, and if you guys can't see, it's right here. Mega Zeraora 2 originally was planned for a 2024 release. I kind of see the 2024 release being real because, if you know how Game Freaks and Pokemon trading companies' ethics are, they want to release games yearly. If they can, they will, but unfortunately, I think they're starting to realize that the games are ass and they don't want that to continue on forever. But Mega Zygarde is very interesting because Zygarde has 3 forms. And the fact that, Zygarde in itself is kind of like a misplaced legendary. And what I mean by that is at the beginning of its inception of X and Y, it was just there in Termina Cave or Terminus Cave. I forgot what the actual name of the cave is. And it wasn't really that all interactive. In Generation 7, it actually got somewhat of an expanded plot line in Sun and Moon, but it still was kind of misplaced because it's Sun and Moon. It shouldn't be in Sun and Moon as a part of the main story as well, because you get to be introduced to the Zygarde cells very early in the game, which is kind of crazy. And then next up, we have Mega Zeraora. Now, this one I'm very curious as to what the hell they're actually doing with this Pokemon, because Mega Zeraora, if I'm not mistaken, does that mean this Pokemon will be the first mythical Pokemon to have a Mega... No, Mega Diancie exists. So it'll be one of the very few mythical Pokemon to get a Mega. Again, Mega Zeraora also was a very miscalculated Pokemon to be introduced in Ultra Sun and Moon. It just didn't have a storyline. It didn't make sense why it wasn't Sun and Moon to begin with. Now, I think what they're trying to do here is they're trying to, from what I've been reading from these leaks, is that it seems to me that they're trying to line up the games with the anime. Because if you look at the anime right now, and with the Scarlet and Violet games, like, it just, the plot and all that don't make no freaking sense whatsoever. So I think that's what their end game is, just to match everything up so that way people are not disconnected. The anime and the video game fans are not disconnected with a bunch of stuff. So let's see if we can get over more stuff here. There's also been more sprite leaks here. For example, looks like a potential Weather Trio leaks over there. Also very interesting, if you guys follow Central Links, pretty much Game Freak themselves have like literally created a chart of like the origins of Pokemon, which is pretty cool. And there's literally like an entire story that they created, official origin of the Pokemon universe. So you guys want to read that? I know all the Pokemon lore Poketubers are gonna be salivating over this. Oh, and here you go. 10 Gen, or yeah, Gen 10 region is an archipelago of many islands. So I feel like they kind of might be bringing back the idea of Sun and Moon Islands, but we'll see. And also one very big important piece here: the hacker who's posting all of these. Wow, I cannot read today. All of this claim that they got the PLZA and Gen 10 source code. They claim that PLZA main storyline is almost completely done after translated to English, but still missing like half the side quest content or translations. So it's very interesting. Gen 10 Islands, I wasn't really expecting that, to be honest. I was thinking more of a new country that has not been explored yet in the Pokemon franchise. I'm not really mad, so there's that. Wait, why is Typhlosion trending? Here's literally a story about Typhlosion kidnapping a girl, gaslighting her, and then make her give birth to half human, half Pokemon child. Hey, yo!